Welcome to the slop farm. Enjoy the video.
You start by making the circuit safe. Shut off the breaker and verify de-energized wiring with a non-contact tester so you don't risk a shock. Once done, set up a stable ladder and wear eye protection. You'll be near terminals. Make sure you have the right replacement battery and a multimeter. Before you undo anything, photograph the wiring and note terminal positions. This prevents miswiring later and speeds reassembly. You remove the emergency light housing and visually inspect connections and components. Corrosion or loose terminals often cause failures. Then, use the multimeter to measure battery, open circuit voltage, and charger output at the terminals so you can see whether the battery or charger is the problem. If the battery measures under 70% of its rated voltage or the charger doesn't supply the correct float voltage, replace the faulty part. Replacing the battery often restores runtime and reliability. You reconnect wires exactly as in your reference photo, tighten all terminals to ensure good contact, reseal the housing, and restore power at the breaker. Once powered, force the unit into test mode or simulate power loss to run the specified runtime test so you confirm it holds for the required duration. If the light still fails, make sure the charger circuit and LED driver are functioning. If not, replace the driver or...
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you today.